First up, we have Courier Stash and Gunrunner's Arsenal. I'm gonna go ahead and put them both in C tier. They're pretty good for what they are, but compared to the other four, which are story DLCs, there's not much to talk about. Next up, we've got Dead Money. Some people hate it, some people love it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it at the top of C tier. The Sierra Madre itself honestly freaked me out, and those beeping callers really started to get on my nerves halfway through my playthrough. I will give it praise for having a villain that I really wanted to watch suffer, and Christine is a pretty great character, especially considering that she doesn't talk, and when she does get her new voice, it's Laura Bailey, and that's always a plus in my book. Now we've got Old World Blues. This one was pretty wacky and fun. I'm going to put it at B tier. The only major complaint I have was that I felt that the think tank talked for way too goddamn long, but that might have just been because I was first playing this at like 2 in the morning. The objective of getting your brain back and having a full-on conversation with it was pretty memorable. That one little town that has the tiny little Deathclaw was pretty cute, and I also found Dr. Dala pretty memorable. Let me just say that I wish that she could have returned and been turned into a synth, because that would have been interesting. Honest Hearts is immediately S tier, no doubt about that. And yes, of course it's because of Joshua Graham. Don't get me wrong, everything else was pretty cool, but Joshua, the fact that this religious character has actually made people consider turning to religion is impressive, and I'm not a religious person myself. Lonesome Road was probably the weakest in my opinion. My only real enjoyment was from Edie. He was a pretty chill guy, but everything else, the area, the creatures, and Ulysses himself just didn't do it for me. I have tried on multiple occasions to understand Ulysses' motive for hating the courier, and it just seems like bad writing in my opinion. D tier it goes.